I grew up in Massachusetts, and there was a little stream next to our house. It doesn't really even have a name, but just a little 6-foot wide stream. And when I was a little boy, I remember hearing about hydroelectricity or hydropower in school. And I just remember coming home and staring at that stream and just imagining that water can do work and how neat that is. My name is Matthew Tate, and I moved to West Virginia in 1997. In 1994, I was driving back to college at Warren Wilson College in North Carolina and came down 219 here and saw the mill. And I came down through this part of West Virginia and just started asking who owns that mill and where can I find the person who owns that mill. And they said, well, Lanty McNeel owns it, and he lives on McNeel Road just around the corner. This mill was built by Isaac McNeel. It was started in 1864, and I like to always say a pesky thing got in the way, the Civil War. So it wasn't finished till 1868. At the end of May in 2006, there was a big meeting that they had with the local historical society about working on the mill and projects and things people wanted to get involved with. And a bunch of volunteers cleared a lot of this land. It was overgrown like this hillside with thorn bushes and honeysuckle and all kinds of stuff like that. Then I went in after that day and I started sweeping the mill. It looked beautiful, and it was just amazing how much of the machinery was still in there and just how good it all looked. The following spring we had a big windstorm, and it ripped like a 15-foot by 15-foot hole in the roof and blew the metal right over 219 and landed in the creek on the other side. I went to the Division of Culture and History and got a grant from them, and it's a matching grant, so it pays for half of the project. And a lot of local individuals, Lanty's family, all helped chip in and pay, and it was about a $24,000 project, and we got a new roof put on it. And it's not just a tin roof, it's a standing seam metal roof. It's an authentic reproduction of what the roof would have been. Most recently, I've been working on expanding the National Register. When they originally did it, they wanted to make sure they saved the mill, and they got the mill on the National Register, but they only went out about 25 feet in any direction. And my whole point of being here is I want to preserve the mill, that's great, but I want the mill to work. I want the mill to be a mill again. I want to make it work, but I want to make it work with its original water source. A lot of the mills, they get them to work again, but they run off of pumps, and that feels like cheating to me. Water doing work, and just how neat that idea is and that somebody figured that out, I think is wonderful.